Hey guys, welcome back to my show. Today we will be talking about the book Full Tilt written by Rick Muffin. So, the whole book is like a police investigation. So, it's really a book of suspense. It takes place in a lot of places like New York, Minnesota, Chicago. So, it's really national. The investigation is national. Well, the whole scenario is really a police investigation. So all the way of the book, it's a investigation. So it starts with a barn who caught fire, and then they think it's just a building who got on fire by mistake, but then they realize it was on purpose, and then they discover victims. So they find two victims, a guy and a female, and then they think that it's just a murder-suicide. This happens all the time. The killer kills the victims and then he kills himself. But then you learn that the actual killer took somebody that looks like him to make it look like a murder-suicide, but it's not a murder-suicide. So then the dangerous killer is on the loose, and then Kate Page, a news reporter, gets called by the police because she has one of the same necklace as the one they found in the barn. So it was like it's a necklace with a heart and name written on it. You can see it over here on the top. So they find one of these in the barn. So then she gets really into the investigation because she has been searching for her sister for 20 years because of a car accident. She lost her sister in a car accident, but they never found her body. So then the FBI gets into the story and everybody is really in the police investigation. And then Kate Page is the one who finds the real person, because the one who killed the victims is a computer genius. So he took a lot of different identities. So his name was Carl Nelson, Jerome Fell, but his real name is Soren Zern. We learn through the book that Soren wasn't a normal kid. He was always silent. He was mysterious. He would do stuff, weird stuff, and he got teased for it. Also, he got bullied because his mother was a prostitute, so she would bring multiple guys at home, and she would take drugs, and she wasn't a good influence for Soren. So then he started to catch butterflies, and that's the whole meaning of the story. He catch butterflies and makes it a collection. So this is when he's young. So then he does it with a dog, the dog of the girl who teased her, and then we think that he killed the girl too because she dies in a mysterious accident. And then later on we learn that he calls his victims, so he keeps a lot of victims in coffins or confinement room, and we learned that he calls them specimens, like butterflies, and he talks about them like it's their collection. So Vanessa Page is the sister of Kate Page, is in fact one of the many victims who's in his collection. And through the book we discovered that he killed 16 people, and at the end there's only Vanessa left. And when she tried to get out of the house, he decided that now was the time to kill her. So then he puts her in a coffin, a look-alike box, in dirt. So he he got into dirt, made a hole, and put dirt back on. So it was really heavy, and things started to sink in. But they had a camera in it because, like I said before, he was a computer genius. So he put a camera in the coffin and made it a live stream. And then he sent it to Kate Page, her sister. Then at the end, she doesn't die, but she has bruises everywhere, and she's in pain because she has been with this guy for almost, I think, 15 years. She was caught at 11 years old by him. This is how it kind of ends. They find her and she had only 4 hours to live. So the book was really good. It had a lot of suspense. Would I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I would give it a thumbs up because it was really a great book, and I think I read it a lot of times just because it's so good and you really learn things. Like the man, Soren, is a computer genius, and he finds girls by social media platforms. And this is really scary because it is in our generation. People use social media to find friends, like Tinder, or it can be really scary, and it become a way for an aggressor to find victims faster. So it was a great book. I think I've learned a lot of stuff by reading it, by being careful with what I use and what I do with my phone. And yeah, thank you for watching.